Hello, boosted gamers. Today we're doing a tier list because we're unoriginal. And by we, I mean me and Abby. He's a gamer. Say hi, Abby.
No. Why?
Okay.
That's such a shit intro.
Shut up. Can't be asked to edit you friggin' being mean about the intro out, alright? Stick to the script, asshole. Right.
Never sent me a script. Why not have free word? A free
Right.
opinion.
Alright, okay. Now, Abby, how many hours do you have? Like 200?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, I have
okay.
200 hours.
Right, I have like 2,000, so this is the hours we're working with. I know like someone like Starve would be like, oh yeah, play against Spirit, oh yeah, easy, very fun, all the time. But we're both children. This man here, I think he's hit rank 1, not that that really matters anymore, about an approximate 2 times. Correct?
Right.
Correct. Okay. And as for myself, although I like to think I'm good and my ego skyrockets whenever I win a match, I am not that good, and therefore that will also affect the ranking. Now, let's start off. Trapper. Where are we putting him?
Oh, honestly, Trap is an interesting one.
Now, okay, for me personally, always fun. But that's only because I recently realized, and to be fair, I knew it, but like I never played like it. If you just follow him around and disable all of his traps, he's just an M1 killer. Nah, because honestly, Trapper, usually it's just follow him around, disable the traps, while one dude does a generator and one dude gets chased. That's it. And then you win. If it was playing as, it'd be like,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
fun
That's
at
what
all.
it's- yeah.
Okay, Wraith.
I would say not fun, but not annoying.
I mean,
That'd be my.
I'd probably put kinda boring, because it's like, he kinda just comes out of cloak, hits you, goes back into cloak, body blocks a window. But at that point, it's... Okay, I'm gonna put not fun but annoying, because, yeah. It's not annoying, because whenever he outplays you, it's like, okay, I should have thought about that, but like...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
At the same
It's not like.
I just realised using a tier list is like not even up to date. 1 second.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay.
There's no Wesker, no.
Yeah.
You know.
Fun. Don't worry, they'd all be an F. It's fine. This is tonight. Why is it just a picture of a guinea pig?
What the fuck?
Is this more up to date?
It's
You got
up to
9?
Yeah, it's up to 9.
Okay, well, we'll just stick with this. 1 second.
Yeah,
We'll stick to this, and then we'll add Singularity and Skull Merchant by our own means. Okay.
You just pick it like a JPEG of I respect
Yeah.
it.
I'm not editing this out, by the way. We're keeping this in. Okay. Wait, we've already put Trapper in Piggy Boop. Aw. We've already put that. Okay. Wraith is sometimes fun. That's. This is a better tier list. It's got like because he's not boring and not annoying. He can be fun. Okay, always fun Trapper. Who's next? Artist? I won't lie, I've not played against her all that often. Like, she's like one of the rarest killers I've ever had, and every single match I've had against her has been not fun, but that's usually been like not anything to do with the killer itself. So, but at the same time, I never had fun in Chase. It was more so just dodge that, fall that,
Yeah.
drop that. It was never fun. It was just kind of brainless looping with a bit of dodging. But then every now and again I get downed. Blight.
I would say usually fun. I always have fun.
I'm
whenever-
gonna say sometimes fun, because if the Blight's bad, then it is the most fun you're ever gonna have. But if the
Okay.
Blight's good, leave them out my matches, you know? Like, I'm not Stevie, I don't want to be looping him for 15 years, and by that I mean 15 seconds, but So should we put in the middle ground then?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Bubba,
Bubba.
always fun.
Always fun. Exactly,
Never had a bad match against a Bubba. Even if they face camp you, it's funny.
Yeah.
From that
No
match.
matter what, it's always gonna be fun.
Yeah. Pinhead. Okay.
For me, I want to avoid. I hate going against a Pinhead.
Really?
I hate Pinheads. I really do. I
There's-
have no fun.
I have no fun against him on solo queue, but when I'm like playing in a team and we're each coordinating when we're getting the box, it's just fun. Like
Yeah, but you could say that with any killer.
no.
You
You can't. If you're playing versus a comp blight, you're gonna you just oh wow, I get down in 15 seconds, but I know where my teammates are on the map. That's not really helping you.
Exactly.
But if you're going against a Pinhead, what's his chase ability? His chase ability is that you're forced to drop a pallet. Oh wow, that's like every single one of them. He's just an M1 killer, and I enjoy looping M1 killers, and as well as that, his power punishes you for not being coordinated. So I'd say sometimes fun, because if you're coordinated, you're fine. You're not even going to see his power. But if you're not, you're not. You're dead. Clown. Oh. Clown. How are we feeling about Clown?
I feel like Cloud should be put in Piggy Boop. I feel like that's just a sensible place to put him.
I've got nothing else to say, is that? It's fine, we'll just keep recording. Right. Deaths. In fact, did we do Clown? No, we didn't.
No.
I don't have fun against Clown, I'm not gonna lie. His
No.
power's not the best, but at the same time, that doesn't make it fun. It's just not fun. Death Slinger. I say Death Slinger. It used to be that I wanted to avoid him because it was just you don't have any opportunity to dodge it. But now it's like usually fun because the second he aims in, most Death Slingers fire, and if they don't, then it's usually a fun Death Slinger as well because you have to actually like think about when he's going to fire. It's kind of like Huntress. Huntress is also fun, but so yeah, if you got anything to say,
No, I agree.
right, fair
Would have
enough.
been usually fun. Yeah.
He is a usually fun guy. Okay. okay, we'll put him in actual. I need to delete that because that's too funny. It's too.
Perfect. Wait, I have this. What is this?
There you go.
Why are you adding this? Oh, at night. Night's fair. Night's valid. But why isn't this in there?
Have you gone against a good nurse?
I don't think I have.
You don't
I
want
can't
to.
think.
It's just like a
Okay.
10-second match. Especially, at least on solo queue it is. Okay, where are we putting Demogorgon? Where are we putting Demogorgon?
Well, I rarely burst them.
Well, okay, I'm gonna put him in always fun because I think it goes without saying for all of these, if they're playing in such a way, like if they slug you to death for 4 minutes, or if they like just knock you out the match, they're always in want to avoid like playing if possible, right? But this is just if they're just playing 12 hook game, you're doing a generator every 3 minutes. Like, you know, at a decent pace, you know? Like it's a 10-minute match, 20-minute match, whatever.
Yeah.
Not if they take you out of the match immediately, because that's always not fun.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Doctor.
I don't know. I kind of never have fun with Doctor, to be honest.
Is that how they play, or is that just because they're playing Doctor?
No, I feel like it's a mixture of the both. Because you know how like Doctor's ability and stuff. Then again, I am bad, so I think my opinion doesn't matter. But
I think Doctor can be fun. Like, there's like a bit of outplay to him, but at the same time, he just.
it just turns into pre-drop simulator every time you
Yeah.
chase it.
Also, every time I played versus someone as Doctor, I played Doctor more than I played against Doctor, but every time I played versus someone as Doctor, it's usually just they get to a pallet, I zap them, I get a free hit. Like, so I don't think they're having fun, so I don't think Yeah. But I have had matches where I've had fun, so yeah. But I'm gonna put this where it belongs. And as well as that, I'm gonna call this boring instead, because I don't. This is the want to avoid category.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't gone. Like, here's the thing with Blight, I go against bad Blights every now and again. I've never gone against a bad Nurse in the past, like, 2 years. Primarily because she's fairly easy to play on PC.
Oh god, yeah. I can confirm.
Yeah. Okay. The Dredge. I'm gonna put usually fun. Because although he's an M1 killer, sometimes it's just like... and I'm pretty sure that's just because I don't know how to play against him. I won't lie, I don't go against him like at all. So I don't have the know-how. I don't. Like, when he places his shadow thing, I try to bait it out, and then I just instantly die, and it's like, that's not great. Are we agreeing? Usually fun?
I would say sometimes fun, but it's... Then again, I rarely verse him. I don't know how to play against him, so it's kind of an awkward pick.
Yeah. Right.
But...
Pyramid Head. I'm gonna stick him here. Not gonna lie. Like, playing Pyramid Head, he's one of my favorite killers to play. But playing against him, if it's a good Pyramid Head, it's the same as a good Blight or a good Nurse. They know where you are. They're going to hit you. And unless you have, like, split-second reaction time, you're not dodging it.
Yeah.
Like, especially at certain loops and stuff. With this, he's like a killer that you have to just hold W against, because, like, at least when I've played Pyramid Head, every single hit I've gotten has been through a wall. And they've not been able to see what I'm doing. I'm not being able to see what they're doing. I just have a general idea and I go, whonk, and they're dead. And
That's how you play Pyramid.
pretty much. Right, well, that's a fair spot to put him now?
Yeah.
Alright.
That's fine.
Okay, Ghosty. Ghosty.
To be fair, I usually have fun with Ghostface, because he is kind of just an M1.
I have fun with him when it's the chase, but
Yeah.
revealing him is the most stupid process I've ever had to go through in a game. I have literally stared at him, like, my character facing towards him, he's in the center of my screen, and it's just not even started to reveal him. And then bam, I'm exposed, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I should have just looked harder. My eyes
honestly,
should have been more focused.
You should just revealed him quicker, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like...
But as well as that, sometimes it's like, he's just in the middle of, like, he's just like somewhere 50 meters across the map, and he's just slightly in my screen, and bam, he's revealed. I'm like, oh no, now he knows where I am. Like, I don't know where he is though. But yeah, no, so we'll put him on sometimes fun, because he is an M1 killer, so he's automatically, like, a fun guy, but...
Yeah.
That reveal mechanic is not great.
It's not. It really isn't.
Hag. I'm gonna put it in not fun.
I rarely verse Hag, so I don't even know.
Hag is quite literally just, you get hooked, and then the entire team is snowballed. Like... Also, you kind of have to... Every pallet's a 50-50 if they have a trap on it. So...
Yeah.
Like, she has a lot of pressure. She has... But here's the thing. If she doesn't place her traps down, she's the easiest killer to go against. Like, completely. Because she can... Like, I swear she can barely see you over loops. I think they buffed her speed since the last time I remember talking about her.
Yeah, they buffed a few of her add-ons. She can now be the fastest killer in the game.
No, I meant like on a baseline, but yeah, no.
They might have. I honestly, I don't know.
Because I remember her being Huntress speed, because they changed the speed to match the terror radius or something. I don't know, but like it used to be slower. I know that. All right, okay, go against the Billy.
Well, I always have fun against Billy.
Yeah, me too. Even if it's like a good Billy or a bad Billy, it's always fun. Because especially when it's a good one, you can see it coming, and you're like, oh no, he's gonna hit me. Oh yeah, he hit me. That was so skilled. Like it's not like Pyramid Head where it's like you can see it coming. Oh, he's gonna hit me. Okay, I can't dodge that. It's I had the chance to dodge that, but he guessed me correctly, or he whatever, right?
Yeah.
And it is always fun. Always fun. Unless you're like atrociously bad or he's playing like a douche, you will have fun.
Yeah.
Huntress. I'm gonna put usually fun for Huntress, unless you have anything else to say about her.
No, yeah. She's
With Huntress,
usually-
yeah. With her, it's like, again, it's like Billy. You can tell when you're gonna have fun. Like, you can tell. Like, okay, she throws a hatchet at you, you dodge it or you don't. Like,
Yeah.
and her hitting that is based on whether she predicts where you dodge, or if
Yeah.
you run into it, and therefore it's always your fault when you lose. But the reason it's in usually fun and not always fun is because every now and again you get hit with something that's like on the other side of your screen, and you're just like,
Yeah.
I should
Well,
have just played better. Like, whoopsie daisy. Okay,
Yeah. But
so
okay. Yeah.
we're on to Legion now, and with Legion, I don't get why people don't have fun against him.
No, I have fun against Legion.
If
Well,
I'm
being
gonna
a
put,
Legion main.
yeah, you're a Legion main. What?
Bro, I've got over this.
Leave the call.
What do you-
Okay, so
Bro,
guys,
I love Legion.
no, ew.
He's so much fun. No, because Legion is his entire thing is chases, and I love chases. It's great.
Right, fair enough. Well, okay, Legion's fun until you play solo queue and your teammates start healing.
Hmm.
Any other time, he's perfectly fine, but
Yeah,
why are you healing versus a Legion?
I know.
What are you doing?
I feel like in the current meta of Dead by Daylight, being injured actually
Which
helps
is?
us to find
Oh,
more.
right, yeah.
Like Majorless, resilience, stuff like that. Being injured helps them more.
I'm
so
pretty sure that
it-
isn't the meta, but like that is
I
like a
feel
build
it
everyone
is.
runs.
Yeah, everyone runs it. I feel like if you're not using Majorless, you're
A
gonna
goofy
die.
goober.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
Wesker. Oh wait, sorry. Were you gonna?
No. Okay.
Okay, Wesker. Right. So, I'm confused where to put him honestly, because every now and again I have a fun game with Wesker,
Hmm.
but oftentimes it's like, oh well, that's not fun at all. That didn't hit me. Okay. my
Yeah,
bad.
exactly. Yeah.
Like, also Weskers, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's because they're like one of the most played killers. And I know I said we're not counting people who play like assholes, but
Like their play style. just
it's
how-
always a Wesker. Whenever I get some killer that's like, you play like complete degenerate scum, it's this guy. He's got those sunglasses on because he's hiding his eyes from the disgusting crap he's doing. Like, yeah. But in all
Could not have put it
seriousness,
better.
whoa, what did he say?
Could not have put it better. Jesus.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna put him in sometimes fun because every now and again you go against that good Wesker who plays nice. He's got Blight Syndrome where he just. Every single Wesker player, for some reason, has this inbuilt notion that the second someone's unhooked, they have to immediately go back. Even if they're like mid-chase with someone across the map, they use their power and they zoom right back to hook. Every now and again you have a Billy like that, but Wesker, every single time. Every single time. Okay, Nemesis. Right. I'm gonna put usually fun, because sometimes his power is so oppressive that it's just like, oh, he's just destroying all the pallets and all the loops and I'm getting destroyed and I'm like bad at the game and it's a skill issue. But this is about fun, not skills, alright? I'm bad at the game. I'm gonna put him in whatever I think he is. If I'm really bad against this guy, he's in the Skull Merchant tier, right? But, sometimes I'm just really bad and the Nemesis is really good and they stomp me.
Yeah.
And that's not fun. But at the same time, that's completely skill revolved. So,
If you let him get up the tiers with his power,
it's
then,
just like, no.
really early on, you're fucked.
Completely.
Loops are useless essentially. But if you could avoid, it's kind of like Odie. If you avoid getting hit by his tentacle, then you
He's
should
not
be
going to do
fine.
anything. Because at tier 1, his
Exactly.
tentacle does nothing. He can't even reach you over pallet, I swear. Like, what's he going to do? But,
It's really useless.
yeah.
Yeah.
but we're going to put him in usually fun then, because he's usually fun, yeah. Freddy. boring.
Yeah.
There is nothing fun about Freddy. He's not particularly hard to go against. He is an M1 killer, but his power is so non-existent half the time. Even when I play Freddy, I don't think I've ever set down a Dream Snap. He was more fun to play and go against when he just had to drag you into the dream and you had to wait 7 seconds before he could even hit you. Like, his peak was when they had just reworked him, because then he had enough dream snares that he's useful. His teleport was fun to go against, and he's just a generally fun guy. But in the state he is now, it's just his power doesn't exist. You're just in the dream realm. You can teleport, I guess. That's why half the people on this roster can teleport. Like,
pretty much, yeah.
What's his point? Why is he here? He doesn't even match his own, like, lore. Like,
what about, like, fake palettes?
Fake palettes are fun, but that's just because... In fact, no, even they're not fun, because if you get tricked by it, it's like, oh, well, I'm dead now. And if you don't get tricked by it, it's like, oh, well...
That was useless.
Well, you didn't drop any pallets at that point, so, you know, you chill. Alright.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Nurse, solely because every nurse I've gone against in the past year has just been some insta-blink on top of me, swing, and then hit me even if I've dodged it. Like, her hitbox is gross. Playing as her, I'll be, like, a bit in front of the survivor, they'll be behind me, I'll swing and they still hit them because that's just how her blinks work. I don't even have, like, some people are like, well, yeah, nurse is bad, but takes skills up. No, it doesn't. If you're, like, a competitive nurse who has, like, 10k hours in the game and you can guess where everyone is just after you spawn in, yeah, you're a skillful player. But if you're just a guy who has a mouse, keyboard, and a set of headphones with some game sense, you're gonna win.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you're going against people who have completely outmatched you, you're gonna win. Like, I have 2,000 hours in the game. Whenever I play as nurse, I consistently get matched up with people who have 8,000 to 10,000 hours. Like,
yeah.
And the worst part is, at that point, it's a competitive, even playing field. Solely just because I picked a character. And that's just not fun. Okay, Oni. Right. I'ma make a big decision. Sometimes fun.
Okay, not what I was thinking, but what's your point?
I like playing against his power. I like, you know, withholding his power. I like when, like, it's the beginning of the match, trying to make sure he doesn't hit me or get a single swing in. What I don't like is when I'm across the map doing a generator, I hear doosh, and then 3 of my teammates go down immediately and I have to save the game, and then I die, and then, well, that was a 30-second match. Yippee! Yay! It's so fun! Yeah, I should have just, like, you know, been in a Survivor Friends battle. My bad. I should have gone in the Dead by Daylight Discord and been like, hey bros, play some games with me. You know, and then that wouldn't have happened. That's the outplay. Like, god damn.
I can't get over that Oni impression.
I've played him enough times, I can mimic it perfectly.
You can! I was expecting to be like...
It's the Billy Sun stun sound. It's like, oh! It's like, just perfect. Okay. Okay, Onryo.
Okay, I'm assuming this is after her, like,
Yeah, definitely after.
Right.
Usually fun. Because if your team isn't filled with, like, brain rot victims, then you have fun because you all just take a tape and she never hits a single one of you. She has no power. Her power is if someone decides they don't want to know how to play against her, the entire team loses because they get condemned by 3 gens and you lost a teammate. But if you all just grab a videotape and you all just avoid being hit, what's she gonna do?
Yeah.
What's her power? She can teleport. Wow, she's become Freddy. Haha. She's like Freddy, except you don't have to hear la 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 every 2 seconds. Okay.
What about her manifest?
Her manifest?
You know how she could, like, you know.
I mean, let's just, I'll be perfectly honest, the only times I've ever seen someone utilize that is when I'm playing her. And even then, it's like, okay, she can avoid being stunned. Oh wow, she slows down when she's manifesting, so just run the loop again. And don't drop the pallet, maybe. Bait dropping the pallet like you do with Wraith. And then, with her being able to tunnel people, I've not seen that happen yet. And if that was to happen, that'd be like, wow, you used your power in a useful way for once. Like, I think I'd still, I mean, it's not like I'd have fun, but it's not unfun either. It's not boring, it's like, that's just a thing I have to account for.
Yeah.
So yeah, I put her in usually fun.
Fair.
Okay, Plague. The Plague. I have played against like 4 plagues in the time of playing DBD. I'm gonna put usually fun. Cause she's just Legion.
Yeah.
She's a Legion, but instead of the 5th hit of Frenzy being a down, your solo queue teammate's cleansing is a down. And that's it. But unlike Onryo with taking tapes, almost everyone knows not to cleanse. Pretty much all of the people on Earth know not to cleanse. I'm pretty sure now, the second you're born, you get a pop-up screen in front of your face saying, "Don't cleanse versus plague," and the baby's just like, "I bet." Like, cleansing's just like a no-no. Because I'm pretty sure even the new players that play the game don't know how to cleanse. So it's like, even they don't cleanse. It's wild. Really, it is. Okay, Meow. Mikkel Meow. I'm gonna put him in sometimes fun. Because every now and again, it's like, wowzer, he's stalking for 15 minutes on some teammate across the map. Oh wow, he's right next to ding 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 dead. You know?
Yeah.
But most of the time, in fact some of the time, it's like, you know, he's just playing the game, and then he's hitting you, and you're using line of sight blockers to stop him from stalking you. And then, you know, he'll get his tier 3, but you can avoid it because you're not playing like a goober. I guess it is just a skill issue. I'm gonna put him in usually fun. It's a complete skill issue whether or not I have fun with this guy. Right.
I mean, his add-ons could be a factor. If you're using like Infinite Tier 3, Tombstone.
Well, have we taken into account add-ons for anyone else yet?
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Because we haven't done add-ons for any of these. We haven't done add-ons for... No, we haven't talked about add-ons, so I'd say we just avoid talking about add-ons, because if add-ons were included, it's just like, you know, just bing, bing, ding, like...
Yeah.
We're gonna just put that there, we're gonna... In fact, no, he's still boring. Ding, 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 ding.
Just every killer.
Okay.
Oni was in sometimes fun.
What's it? Okay,
Same with Wesker.
Wesker. Where's Wesker?
He would have been usually for that, yeah. He was in Not Fun.
Okay, I need to remember this.
Chapper always. Blight sometimes.
No, he wasn't. Was he?
Yeah, he wasn't sometimes.
Miaz was here.
Huntress was usually fun as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. Spirat. Now this isn't 2020 or 2019 or whenever when she was annoying. Thoughts?
I feel like I find it boring to go against because it's just the same thing.
Here's the thing. You reach a pallet loop, she starts phasing. All you have to do is loop like you'd loop a regular killer, but every now and again you just do something completely confusing and see if she gets baited away.
Right.
Also, if you use the perk Calm Spirit, you can do what I have personally invented, the Totem Tech. Where, while you're running, you just start doing a totem, and she'll get so confused by the fact that your scratch marks haven't disappeared, and so confused by the fact that none of the grass is moving, that she'll just swing at the nearest window. And are you at a window? No! You're behind her doing a totem. Because Calm Spirit completely silences it. I have done this an approximate once, and it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in Dead by Daylight since stealing Deliverance. It was funny. It was haha. It was yippee.
So that's the count with the spirit. It's just using calm.
Use Calm Spirit. It's got her name written all over it. Okay, Trickster. I've gone against like 2 of these, and can't say it was. I mean, I can dodge Trickster like things.
I usually have fun with Trickster.
Like with the Trickster hatchets, whatever you want to call them, knives. Someone said, I think it was like a bunch of YouTubers are like, yeah, no, you can't dodge them. So it's kind of like you just have to line of sight. Like, yes, you can.
You can dodge them, yeah.
Maybe I've gone against bad Tricksters, but every Trickster I've gone against, you look behind you, you see which hand he's throwing, which direction he's facing,
yeah,
and then you move the opposite of that.
Literally.
Like with Huntress, most people who play Huntress are like P100 Coconut RTS wannabes, and so they just completely barrel it over to like the opposite direction of where they were previously looking. But Tricksters, they're kind of playing Trickster because he's Trickster, he's mindless, you just toss him. Like, yeah. And therefore they'll just throw where they're looking, and at that point you just go in the opposite direction. And sometimes, you can get caught, but for some reason Tricksters have this obsession with not M1ing. You could be right next to them and they still have their knives, and that gets you out of so many dumb situations, which you just shouldn't be able to get out of. Okay, the twins. How many twins have you gone against, Ibrahim?
I've not missed a single twins match my entire time playing Dead by Daylight.
This man has 300 hours. 300 to 400 to 200, I don't know. He has a decent amount of hours. That's about as many I have on Bloons TD6.
Oh god.
He's never once seen this guy.
Never seen a twins. Never in my life.
And I've seen them about 4 times. And of all those 4 times, it was sometimes fun. 2 of those times, it was fun, you know?
Yeah.
But the problem is, again, this is a solo queue skill issue. If you're injured and someone's got Victor and they crush Victor, they have just secured the kill on you. Playing as twins, the best thing you can do is injure with Victor. Not injure, down with Victor. You M1 and then you down with Victor, because Victor's like impossible to dodge, right? Pretty much. But if you injure with Victor, they're now stuck on the person. You don't have a power for as long as they want to hold it hostage. Unless, I think it's like 30 seconds you have, and then you can recall it. But if you injure them, you just keep Victor lying there, and then if someone goes to heal them, you just injure them, and then blah, 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 blah. You know, it's like a snowballing thing. But that means if one of my teammates across the map, say Nicolas Cage, like, he's always terrible. Every Nicolas Cage player I've met is terrible. He's going in the Skull Merchant tier when we get him here, right? He'll get the Victor on his back, and he'll just immediately crush it, to which point my injured ass is now running to the nearest tyre so I can circle around it for 15 minutes. Because that Victor's gonna get me eventually. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. That's why she's in Sometimes Fun. Because otherwise, dodging Victor is really funny. You know, kick the baby. But, like, solo queue teammates. Every single one of these killers of solo queue teammates is in this tier. They're in this tier.
Of course.
Peak. always fun. I've gone against 10 pigs in my time playing this game, and almost always the match has ended with me booping the snoot and then letting me go. That's it. That's the reason. Friendly killer's always fun. Right.
Of course, of course.
Now we've forgotten 2 guys. Oh no, what have I done?
Where is
It's fine. It's
I look
okay.
away for like a minute, and then I come back to see it.
Yeah, no, so Skull Merchant, you're going in the Skull Merchant tier. It's the most poorly designed killer in the game. Don't know why it's even in the game. Like, goddamn, Legion on release was better.
Best killer. I love going against the Skull Merchant.
Yeah, man, I want 5,000 hours on the game, and the fastest way I can do that is to play against Skull Merchant 5 times in a row. Bam, done. But yes, no. She's just not fun. She's boring, and she never has been fun. I swear, if I see her, I just leave the match now because you don't want her. It's better to wait the 5 seconds, the 15 minutes, the 5 years that you have to wait for the DC penalty to end than it is to just play versus Skull Merchant. The worst part, it's not even if they just play like campy all 3-gen Skull Merchant. They're just playing Skull Merchant and they're annoying. I hate having to just avoid the drones and having to be blinded by the orange light of Jesus Christ himself coming out of it. Like, bro, why do you exist? Who designed you? God damn, just leave. That hacker was more fun than the Skull Merchant. If I was in a game where I had a hacker, like he just blatantly admitted he was a hacker, he had full legacy Nia despite the fact that she was Prestige 1. And I was like, okay, I want to see how this match goes. Plus I was already like readied up and it was starting. So I start the match, and it's a Skull Merchant, and the thing was, I was gonna like, you know, help kill the hacker or whatever, because that's what you're meant to do, I'm pretty sure. But it was a Skull, I didn't know who I wanted to win. I didn't know if the Skull Merchant deserved to win. I mean, it's a Skull Merchant. They deserve to lose just by proxy of picking them. But, yeah, no. Singularity. I'm gonna put him in boring. What about you?
I couldn't agree more with what you said.
Yeah, no. His power is quite literally just Palace be gone. And if he doesn't get it, he's just an M1 killer who can see you everywhere. Plus, his teleport is just so annoying, because they'll just do it, get no value from it, do it again, get no value from it, do it again, get no value from it, and it's like Doctor, but like old Doctor, when you have to switch between punishment and treatment, and they just constantly zap you and zap you and zap you instead of using it properly. Like, it's just not good.
You're forgetting the most important thing about Singularity.
What?
It wasn't programmed to harm the crew.